Welcome back then to the Dreamhack tournament. We've got how many minutes? 10 minutes. If I get Sparty over it will last more than 10 minutes, and I'll miss the game again. But fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make him wait the game at least so I can talk to Sparty. Blaze, do you reckon you could get Sparty to come over? Tell him there's a party over here. That will get him. Trouble is, if he comes over and there's a party, you know, like Strengths will turn up with no alcohol because he's French and drink all the alcohol at the party and try and like talk to all the girls in French and then he'll beatbox and then, you know, party's over. So let's get Sparty. Huh? He'll be here in a few minutes. Can you just hold the final game just so I can talk to Sparty? Just hold it a little bit because I keep missing the start of every game. People are asking me where we are at DreamHack. We're in hall. Oh God, what hall are we in, Blaze? Is this hall C, D, A, B? I don't know. No one can hear me. I'm just shouting at them. I don't know what hall we're in, but we're not in the main hall. We're past the exhibition area, and we're in like a small hall when you can see MSI and stuff at the back. Hey, Pax, what hall are we in? What hall are we in? What hall, like hall with an H-A-double-L, are we in? This hall has a letter. It could either be A, B, C, or D. What letter does the hall have? Pax, you look so fucking confused. What location are we at? What hall are we in? What's this hall? Elmia. The hall's Elmia. That's the... What? Yeah, I know we're at Elmia. Oh my God. Okay, we're at Elmia. We're in fucking Sweden. We get it. Okay, what's the hall letter? This hall has a hall. B. I can't say hall or something. No one can understand my hall. We're in hall B. Fuck my life. We're in hall B. Sparty, you bastard, sit down. Sparty Parley as you've how's your group gone so far? Because you've lost one game, but you beat Guard.
And I beat.
And you beat Demon, so you're through. And you're happy?
I lost 2 maps in the whole group stage. I kind of expected myself to win against Fox in the last group game after winning the M13 actually. But it's alright. As long as I get my game going tomorrow, I'm happy.
Okay, so your game wasn't going today, or it was going?
It was. My rail didn't work in the last 2 games. I played a lot of practice before my official games, and my rail were really awesome in these games. But I kind of lost it in the last games, and maybe we'll be good tomorrow.
Yeah, actually, we're doing statistics here with levelupyourgame.net. I'm making them do statistics. It's my idea, so I take all credit. But they're doing all the hard work. 45% of your kills on T7 are from Railgun. 2 maps you've played. So do you think you used a lot of Railgun versus Fox and you didn't hit? Is that what it felt like to you?
Did you say T7?
Yeah, T7.
Yeah, well, it's a rail heavy map.
Okay. Is DM6 LG heavy?
Yes, it is.
We're all geniuses now. We've worked it out. We've figured out Quake. All right. So you're definitely through. What needs to go right for you? Because you know what? Sometimes I feel like you're like really unlucky. Because you know what happened in Extreme Masters European Championships. Yeah. I mean that hasn't happened here, so you're at least happy about that. Where you win, you look like you're going through, and then you don't.
Yeah. Well, I was happy when I got the group with. I can say that it was the easiest group. When it comes down to the players, I have difficult to beat. So I'm happy with the group and whoa, light. I'm happy with the group and I hope I will get my opponent in the playoffs.
Who do you want to play in the playoffs?
I don't know yet, but I know who I don't want to play.
Who don't you want to play in the playoffs?
Avek and Cypher.
Yeah, are they your 2 favorite to go through in the grand finals?
They are.
So, you've had some great results, and you've had some not so great results, to put it nicely, because I'm a nice guy. Do you feel consistent when you come to tournaments, or, I mean, because you get, like, some people get nicknames. Toxic got the Terminator because he's ruthless. Your nickname ain't so ruthless. You're called Sparty Party.
Okay, that's kind of fun actually. No, but it depends. I need a lot of warm up before I can play good. That's the thing about me.
Yeah, but like, even though you got a nickname which just suggests you're here for fun, you do want to go through and you want to win these tournaments, right?
Of course. That's why I'm here.
Okay, good. I mean, it's just, some people get nicknames and stuff, and get reputations. Your reputation is Sparty Party. Do you like that reputation, though? I like it.
At the moment, yes, but I guess things will change soon.
Okay, if you wanted another reputation or nickname or something, what would it be? Yeah, you don't have to think of something, but what would you want to leave Quake to be famous for? Is there any goal out there for Sparty, like winning, like QuakeCon, winning ESWC? What was, where would you be happy in finishing Quake? I mean, I know you're not finished your career, but where would you want to be? All-time high for Sparty, rather than the party.
Yeah, actually, winning a few million dollars or something. I mean, getting rich and just live the life as you want, like. Do what you want, be with your friends whenever whenever they can, because you always can.
As a gamer, right?
Yeah. No, well, I'm getting pretty tired, and it's boring to work 8 hours a day. Maybe if I find a work that I'm really happy with, that I enjoy every single minute, it will be okay. But
so right now you work and you love playing Quake and seeing your friends, but work is not where it's at for you at the moment.
No, I lost my interest in work the last 2-3 months now.
Have you ever considered Zemas school? Zemas school is where you eat a lot of chicken, work out, drink beer, and play poker, and play ridiculously good at Quake. Apparently, he's got a slot open at Zemas school.
That sounds nice.
It does sound good, doesn't it? We should both go. All right. Well, you know what? You always sound like it's hard for me to judge you, and I think it's hard for a lot of people to judge you because you're so likable and you're so free, willed in the sense that you're always smiling, you always will have fun. So it's hard for us to judge how much you want to win a tournament or how much you really want to take home the title. So could you just tell us, like, am I wrong? Do you really want to take home like DreamHack, even though you say, you just lost the game, but how much do you want it? Do you not want it?
No, I don't. No, but really, I want it a lot actually. It's always cool and fun when you win something. You feel good. People say nice and good things about you, and they respect you even more than before. It's just a really nice feeling when you win, and of course the prize money.
Well, I think maybe I judged you wrong coming here because you sound very motivated, and I really hope that things work out for you because I feel like I just felt horrible for you about the Intermission Masters because you played so great and you always give us great games and then you weren't able to kind of be there and I felt it missed, a piece of Quake, someone in Quake that definitely always deserves a spot at a tournament. So hopefully this tournament, we might see you surprise. And if you do have to play Cypher or Avec, you're going to be okay with that?
I guess I will be going home on Monday and work because they really want me to work at Monday.
Oh, so they do? All right, you have to be back at work on Monday. But if you're in the grand finals, you work at a factory, don't you? People are asking on IRC. You do like a lot of kind of like a lot of work.
Yeah, I do. But also I've done I've done courses.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm doing also some other things at work, more higher ranked things.
Okay, yeah, but still, Quake is true to your heart. Just some people asking out there. But okay, so if you get in the finals, you get a day off work, maybe, which is great. We like days off work. But also, if you have to play Cypher or Avec, and I know this, this interview is somewhat about you, and I don't really know what I do in interviews. I just make stuff up. But who would you rather play, Cypher or Avec?
I hate Avic's playstyle. No,
I pulled the mic away from his mouth when he said he hates Avec. He hates Avic's playstyle.
Yeah, I hate Avic's playstyle. No, but really, Cypher has been playing really good lately in a lot of cups with high ping, not to mention. So actually, normally I would say I had rather played Cypher, but... Okay.
Do it. I'm going to analyze why, but now you're going to tell me anyway. Just tell me.
I am?
Yeah. You're going to tell me, you're going to say you rather play Avec. But you asked me, yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Go on, there's this microphone bouncing between us. Yes. You do it, yeah, just take the microphone away.
Yeah. But at the moment I'd rather play Avec because I know how good Cypher is at the moment. So if I beat Avec and I deserve to go to the final, or further than quarters, then I would like to play Cypher and try to beat him.
What annoys you about Avic's style? Do you think it counters your style? Do you think you're like... Because Avec is a very rushy opponent, and I used to play against him in Quake 4, and he could punish me for using too much railgun. That's what it felt like. And he was more aggressive, where I was more passive, so he would push me around when we were at similar health, just because of style. Why don't you like his style?
I don't know, it just doesn't suit me. He's both aggressive and does smart things all the time. So, and even stupid things, but it works when he hits everything. Well, no, it's just... I'm not gonna say his special things here, but he does some really amazing things, which is hard for me.
Oh, you can do it as well, and we've all seen you pull out some amazing moments in Quake, and I hope we see him again here. You've qualified, so congratulations, and we will be seeing you tomorrow, and if you make it into the grand finals, awesome. Any last shout-outs before we let you go?
As always, thanks to my sponsors, Fnatic Team, and MSI Notebooks, Bigfoot, Steel Series. Steel Series make great mices, and MSI Notebooks is just awesome.
Are you lying?
Well, I'm using them.
Only joking. Sorry, I want to ask you that. No, MSI, great support. I met Thomas here, and if you're using them, it's all good. So, and you're playing great. So, best of luck, and we'll see you tomorrow. So, no party, and until you're finished. Promise?
I promise, but I'm gonna have some fun anyways.
I don't want to know. All right, catch you later, Sparty. Hey, take it easy. So that was Sparty. A weird interview by me. Felt uncomfortable at times, not gonna lie. It was uncomfortable, like sexual tension, though, I like to feel. Okay, so we're back. Yeah, but he's like, people just kind of think, oh, Sparty, yeah, Sparty. And I don't know if you think like that or that's what you sound like when you do it, but like, he's really serious, and I think he's great. And I really hope he comes through. But yeah, he seems a bit railgun heavy sometimes, especially on that map. And, Avec will take advantage of you if you have the wrong weapon out because he'll rush you. Yeah, and we are in Hall B. Sorry about the Hall situation. Who goes forward if Group B, if Maddox beats Zemas? I don't know. That's our last game. I should find out. Sturmy's getting interviewed. Yeah, so... I'm not drunk, by the way. And yeah, here we go. So I'm going to be joining the game, last game of the evening, and thanks everyone for joining us a lot here for the Quake Live tournament, sponsored by Kaspersky, which I think is Russian. I think a Quake Live sponsored by a Russian company. Get cooler here. And he does use those products he mentioned, by the way. Fnatic are quite good at getting products from their sponsors out to the players, and they get good sponsors, so, And the MSI notebook, I've never used one, so I can't say if it's good or bad, but if you want to give me one, I might just say it's okay. Too Good says, this laptop's okay. If you get it free. That's a whole billboard of it. I always get free stuff. It's really funny. Okay, so Zemas versus Maddox, DM6, DM13, ZTN. I am in on the server. Trans is in on the server. They are warming up. We need to ask him the question. Let's ask him. Oh, I don't want to ask them. Let me ask an admin of someone of importance. There's 3 admins and they all have a different name. I think it's Slayers. Slayers. Who, if Maddox wins, who goes through? Oh, 1 second. Are you on top of the Quake qualifications for this group? Maddox, Zemas, and also Noctis. If Maddox wins this, what happens? 3-way tie? We're not sure. We're not sure. Okay. Alright. Alright, get Pax on it. Alright, so we're not sure what happens if Maddox wins. But, you know, it's a big task for him. And Zemas has already toppled Noctis. And Maddox, you know, ambitious young player, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the future, even if he doesn't manage to qualify. But Dreamhack seems to be a little bit special for Zemas. He was in the grand finals last time round, and he looks like he could play and be there today. I can tell these guys that we are ready, and I won't have any more interviews. Maybe I'll interview Pax afterwards. And here we go. We're going to go live. DM6, the first map. A lot of LG kills. Let's count them. We're going to run out of fingers. And off we go. Maddox with shards and LG. Oh, takes a small rocket shot. And he's going to position himself to try and get a railgun here, Maddox. Does get it successfully. I think Zemas... No, he doesn't have one. Zemas is... Uh-oh. He's like, I need to get on the red at perfect timing. I need to LG him. And he's going to die for it. Watch this. He's going to be like, run. And he gets it. Maddox was a bit of a girl then. He didn't attack, but it doesn't matter. And now he's not in position for this mega, and Zemas will take it. So, you know, felt like Maddox had a window of opportunity he could have used, but either way, he hasn't, you know, hindered his chances, but he is in position first on this red armor. So he needs to stop Zemas from, you know, he needs to spam rockets and hit. Zemas has done a lot of damage and he knows it now. He can feel the pain. Maddox screams. And once Zemas gets a lock on this map, you've seen how dangerous it is. Noctis couldn't break him. Nice mega pickup. Gonna get himself his first railgun of the game after 1 minute 30 here, Zemas. Good decision. Great rocket jump over to bridge. That was a really good move. I mean, like, there was no one on bridge, so Maddox was like, if I position myself, I could maybe spam a rocket and hit 100 damage or 2, you know, like, and then Zemas was like, well, if I drop down, then I'll allow you to do that, so why don't I just rocket jump over? And brilliant move. So, first kill for Zemas after 1 minute 45. Gonna muscle his way in and push Maddox off the mega, and you know that's just a case of not having the timing right, or at least, oh wow, unlucky there from Maddox. He could have picked up the red, and imagine if he did, because that's all Zemas has to his name is that 100 armor. And Maddox, like, it seems like he might have a way in here versus Zemas. I know it doesn't look like, hey, this is going good, but the fact that he's willing to put in these good attacks on items and willing to die for him is normally a scenario where he's gonna lose a couple more frags, but then could get the map in his control. And once he's got control, then he can start dealing the damage. So it's all about when he gets Zemas off. If he keeps failing, you know, he should, and you know that's just gonna be, you know, good for Zemas, unlucky for Maddox, but. Nice railgun from Maddox there. Good one from Zemas back, almost connected with a second. But of course you can't rush so much that you give your opponent too many frags with not enough time to come back, where they can just put on the brakes, slow the game down, and end up picking the win. So, you know, Maddox, if he's going to start rushing, he's got to be doing it around a very crucial item time. And he's not going to be able to do it on the mega, and he's certainly not going to be able to do it on the red. And certainly not with this much health. So Maddox is going to have to change his tactic. You know, he's rushed once or twice, and it's not worked out for him. So really, he's going to be playing a more kind of distance game. And he's done a lot of damage here, and he's going to be happy with that, even though he gave away the frag. If you look, you know, if he gets a yellow and gets an LG, He's only... Oh, no! And Zemas is going to punish. Brilliant play from Zemas. I mean, because look at the time difference that there was on Mega. I mean, if he got a yellow or shards, he would have had 125 health. Not 100 health like Zemas, 125. And then you add the shards to that, and his LG fight, if he was stood on Mega, could have been a win. But then he would have to watch out for railgun rockets. You know, there's so many factors. But either way, I've got your headset here. I stole Guard's headset and gave him mine. I think that's yours. Check it. Dropped it. It's not really a headset. I just gave him a mouse, but he's Lithuanian. He doesn't know the difference. He borrowed my headset. But you know, what was I talking about? Don't know. 5-0 as we move into the last 5 minutes 50. This is why Joe's normally with me, to keep me focused. 5 minutes 40 on the clock. Red armor. Zemas is going to go try and push him off it now. Maddox has probably already left it, yeah. He looks like he's going to be hurt. And he's got a railgun. What's really going to happen? Not much. Playing a great DM6 game. I mean, checking the combat log, we've got 4 LG kills, a rocket and a railgun. So already a big percentage of this has been LG. Nice railgun from Maddox to kind of push Zemas away, but he is really hurt, and Zemas doesn't even want to go for the red armor now. He's looking for a kill just for a moment, still waiting for the kill. He knows that Maddox isn't going to turn up for red.
5-minute warning.
Going to take it. I mean, he needs to take it not now. He needs to wait. Yeah, he's very smart because now there's a 5-second difference between Mega and red. So really nice play from Zemas. Because he waited to try and get a shot or a kill, and this is going to be easy. He waited to try and see if he could catch him coming out. Because it was easy, it was an easy kill, but because he didn't, he was like, most people would have just taken red and ran around, but Zemas timed it, and now you can see there's a good difference between that Mega and red. So he should be able to rocket jump up here, and LG is way in if he wants to, and Maddox is already off it, so 7 frags. I can't see it, and I hate to call it early, but great railgun shot. Maddox, no real guns to work with. I mean, you know, you need like a rocket spam up there or a railgun shot. You can't use LG plasma, and Zemas felt very safe to wait. Maddox, again, he might be working his way towards railgun, or at least a rocket launcher now that Zemas has dropped off it, and he's just waiting at yellow armor for another yellow. So he went from being really aggressive and giving away frags to being really passive and giving away frags. I don't think it's his fault. I just think he feels like he's not being able to get the health and armor off Zemas. And even now, the LG fight, you know, Maddox is losing so much of his accuracy, and he even shook his mouse out of frustration at the end of that fight because he hit like 20% LG. You know, and his LG is 22% right now. Zemas is 30. And on DM6, that can be a big difference when you go toe-to-toe. 9-0, another Mega pickup, looking for a railgun shot, doesn't get an opportunity. Maddox is just going to die. He should just die for this red. He should be like, I am here, this is mine. Takes 2 rockets, and that's going to be, yes, nice play from Maddox, and no LG ammo for Zemas, and he will pick up the kill, and that's what you got to do. Now he's got control for 3 minutes, and there's no Mega right now, there's no red. Zemas is going to get the first armor. How much of that armor does Maddox retain? 15. And so, really, he hasn't really got control at all. In fact, Zemas just gave away a frag and was like, so what? Yep, and Maddox will get the red. Quite interesting, actually, that he managed to pick up that. Maybe Zemas was going for position and was slightly off-timed, and he was up at the rocket launcher. But no mistake, really, now from Zemas will cost him the game. Nice LG. Maddox losing a lot of his red armor on that one. And even now, he's going to feel very vulnerable until this red is up. He's going to try and position himself for the Mega, and he knows the time on Mega, and that's interesting, considering he didn't take it last time, but yeah, he must have heard it being taken. And now he's lost the red, and that was like his only real chance, is like get a lucky rocket kill on Mega, hope he doesn't spawn red armor, and then I'm maybe back in business. But, you know, currently he's out of it. Well, he's not in business for this map, at least. He's going to have to give it up. 11-1, and you know, tomorrow we are going to see people like Avec Kilson as well, by the way. Kilson's one of my picks for an upset. I mean, Zemas has already kind of been big upset here. Faz, I'm not sure about. Have to see, but definitely Kilson. Keep an eye on him tomorrow. He's going to cause some trouble. Avec and Cypher, yeah, they're the predictable two. I mean, when I interview Avec, my question will be, is when you're going to fucking win a tournament? Everyone's like, Avic's going to win, Avic's going to win. Sorry, not Avec, Cypher. When I interview Cypher, it's like, when are you going to win a tournament? It's like, he doesn't win one. Yeah. Gets close, top 3. Look at these flick railguns. Great play from Maddox. But Zemas will shut another kill down with the lightning gun. And, you know, maybe we'll get a day 1 stat recap with the level up guys. So maybe they're post it on ES Reality, like, you know, most blah 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 kills, you know, most successful, you know, on, you know, whatever. And it'd be interesting just to have a day 1 recap, and then we move into day 2, and then we do the same after when we go into the final day, so that information I can use on stream to kind of see who we could predict to maybe take the semis and the finals from group stage results. Obviously groups are different. Here we go then. Last 5 seconds, as I literally haven't been commentating for a couple of minutes. As we move in, Zemas going to pick this one up. Big scoreline, 14-1. 32% overall accuracy versus 24 of Maddox. Didn't really get going there. Zemas only hitting 1 impressive, same as Maddox. And they are speaking Swedish to each other, so I don't understand them, but I hope you guys do. Oh, no, I think he's having problems with his monitor, if it's in 120 Hertz. Interessant. So it looks like we might have a delay on the second match if there's any problems with Maddox. He's actually the closest player to me. There's a Street Fighter 4, or Super Street Fighter 4 poster between them, which is super. So because they are sat on the same, I mean, same row, but different desks. DM13's been voted, and I wonder if it is Zemas that picked DM6 because he's playing so strong on it. Let's assume, shall we? I'm really hungry, by the way. Food I've been given is like, Trans is hungry as well. Our
prepare to fight.
Lovely producer. Yeah, we can't feed you, Trans. You're in Belgium. Go and get yourself some chocolate and child pornography.
Fight.
Okay, good. All right then. So DM13, Maddox shut down by Zemas' shotgun. Opening kill, and he has the map to play with now, but not for long, as Maddox will get himself onto the LG in yellow, but will he? And Zemas comes in looking for that rocket shot. Very cheeky, good move. Could have paid off big, but either way, didn't hurt to go. Oh, failed the drop, but even if he made it, it might have been dangerous. Maddox was positioned fantastically at the back, and Maddox is going to come for aggressive, give up the frag, and maybe he should have, well, he didn't have a rocket launcher, I don't think, so really sick LG there. And Zemas clever to replenish the lightning gun. He's going to use this mid-level. He's just going to bust in. He knows that this red armor's up, and he needs to take this center. Here we go. Red armor for Zemas. And Maddox, you know, he has got 100 armor. No real time on the Mega, I feel, for him. Replenish his rockets. He only had 1 there. And he's going to just work with the yellows. I would like to see him take the yellows before he fights. He's tried to lock Zemas out, but Zemas does get in, and now he's got to take an LG fight. But Zemas comes in, and Maddox pulls a move on him, but he gets knocked down. And Zemas, you know, he lost all his armor, but retained 100 health, and here comes a very vertical, floaty rocket jump up, looking for an LG finish, and that is beautiful. You know, it just, it's like toying with him, really. It's like Maddox is like desperately praying for an air rocket, and Zemas is just like, hi, look at me, I fly. And there comes another kill, 4 to -1. I've got to say, from day 1, you know, best tournament performance so far has to be Zemas. You know, and, you know, Sparty said his railgun wasn't working for him. Fox said, you know, wasn't really, you know, on it the whole time. You know, Noctis, you know, he said he felt the same thing with the LCDs. Guard was 7 out of 10. Maddox wanted to kick everyone's face in. You know, a lot of... JP, we didn't talk to JP, the BYSC. I want to have him on stream. I'll ask him really dumb questions. Make me just look like a dick. Rather than anything else. Zemas sent a map. But he definitely has been the performer of today. You know, day one MVP has to be Zemas. But we'll have to see if he can continue. He's got 7 minutes 25 to hold on here. He's got the red. Perfect time, or almost a perfect judge rocket jumps. But either way, works out. Maddox gets high ground in the fight. Really nice play to position himself there. Plasma gun not going to win that situation for him. Certainly with not all the health and armor. And Zemas just going to trap him in. And how does he do it? No practice. It's like a Strider. Strider used to do this. Maybe you should need names with Z in them. Or starting with Z. I'm going to be Zugud. Then I'll be good. Or Z-good. Because seriously, Strider didn't really practice either. And he just turned up and would do crazy stuff. Well, I mean, if you practice that much previously, you always retain your skills in some way. But decision making and timing, you know, he's still got it. LG fight going to come up in favor of Zemas. Red armor spawning. I don't think Maddox is going to be back in time to challenge. He could get to a Mega, but nice rocket jump up from Zemas. That's going to lock him out. Got to be worried a little bit about a shotgun attack, but certainly not an LG. And now he's knowing he's giving away rocket launcher, so he's going to be cautious about entering this room. He doesn't want to take a rocket launcher, and did check the corner. Very nicely done. Maddox is going to go aggressive. Oh, that rocket could have been the end of him, I felt. But Maddox has got position here. Oh no, he had his... They were both at 80 health and around 50 armor, and Maddox looked the wrong way for a split second, and Zemas punished him with some sick LG. We're in Hall B, by the way. Sweden. I just remembered that conversation. 7 and -1. Red armor. Maddox doesn't really have much to... I mean, he needs to get position and he needs to land some rockets. Like, this Mega, he really can't let go. Like, this Mega's too closely timed to the red. So, if he just spams it down, he could win a red from just spamming it. If he attacks it and hits, he could win the Mega. So, he needs to be here. Zemas needs to... There he is, and he is here. And he's doing a lot of damage, and he needs to keep spamming. Keep the pressure up. And then stop him getting to the red armor. But Zemas looks like he's got this time nicely. And Maddox has already backed away. And Maddox doesn't need to back away, and he jumps out with an LG, and he's hit a better game there, and that's exactly what he needed to do. But now he has to convert. It's not enough so far. You know, there we go, a little bit of a trademark rocket jump out, and he's got an LG for himself, and Zemas only has 46 LG ammo. So next time they meet center room, Zemas is going to be like bye bye. But that's, you know, it's not about Zemas picking a fight now. It's about Zemas holding on to the lead, and he just stole away a Mega. So I think Maddox could have been there a little bit earlier. Nice LG. Zemas still has a slightly better footing than some of the other players and manages to stay up on the platform rather than in the lava, but he is down to 31 points of health. Maddox has now control. He needs to find him. He's got to go really aggressive. Like, get into this room, lock him down. That's the plan here for Maddox, and then he needs to get back in time to take the important power-ups. He's got Mega and Red spawning at the same time, but he still doesn't know where Zemas is or what he's doing. He predicts him to be here, and this lag is slightly happening. Maddox is like, oh dear. No, don't stop playing, Maddox. You both have lag. Please just go take red armor, and then you won't have to whine when you lose afterwards. Okay, here we go. That's the kill. Surely, one more rocket. There we go. Finally, it locks it down, and you know, small lag issues, but it really didn't affect the game. It was a kill that was coming all the time. Zemas does get out, and he's got no weapon. He's got a shotgun, but great LG. And that's going to bring it to a 6-point game. 3 minutes 25 on the clock, and, you know, lag was there, but I'm glad, you know, it didn't affect the fight at least. So, sometimes, I don't know why that happens. I'm sure the player's a little bit frustrated with it. I mean, imagine that loses you a game. Lucky we haven't had it at too much of a pivotal moment. Maddox then taking a lot of armor away from Zemas. Let's check with Zemas' armor. 86, so he's been working the shards at least, and a yellow. But 100 armor and 100 health for Maddox, so he needs to get a power up before he can do damage. He can't go running in, and this could be a mistake for Maddox. He was heading his way into a fight, but he's looking for a fight, but what he really needs is an advantage. And he's now got the mega. Get the red, and then now you can go play. He's got 20 seconds really to kind of make something happen before he has to think about red again. Here we go. Maddox on the prowl. Where is he going to find Zemas? Zemas sent a map, and this could be dangerous. He's on the rocket launcher. Maddox nowhere to be seen. You know, and doesn't think to find him center map, and there he is. Just like, it's not worth taking the red. You just have to, yeah, run him down. Brilliant play. Cover the bottom exit. That's where the danger is. And you can see him rocket jump up. He shoots a spam rocket and hits. And there's another kill. 5 frags in it with 2 minutes. Rocket jumps up. Great play. He wanted to do the little trick. Yeah, look at him. He's dancing on the something. And then here we go. Maddox, LG to finish. Doesn't need the rocket. No LG ammo. He's got to go up versus a shotgun. And he's going to let him get away. And he ran out of LG ammo. And he didn't want to risk going into a 110, you know, blast shotgun. Is Zemas looking for health? That's the question. Maddox, 5 frags now. He's played great to get what he's got. Oh dear. That's going to be... not to kind of change the tone of my voice, like, yep, it's over. But that was pretty unfortunate. Even if he picks up a frag now, think it's probably been too long. 5 frags in 1 minute versus Zemas. Not going to happen. Nice flick with the rocket launcher. Actually gave Zemas the ledge he wanted to be on. And there comes another kill. 8-2. Great play though from players here, and I think that now Maddox is going to be out of the tournament. Noctis will come through second, and of course Zemas will go through in pole position, which you know, will give him a chance maybe if tomorrow goes as planned. I mean, no, it never does. With Cypher and Avec, he won't have to play them. But of course, Sparty finished second in his group. We'll have to see how that one works out. Never know, you never know. I mean, Kilson could beat any of those players. Got other great gamers playing tomorrow. Faz as well. Never count out Sermi. He's always looking for that first place finish. This one's going to finish, and day one will be concluding. Zemas, pole position out of his group. Fantastic performance. MVP of the day. 2-0 clean finish after already beating Noctis and Maddox. You know, always a great tournament appearance from him, but he's just lacking that little bit something to put him over the edge, put him through. And I felt he feels a little bit disappointed there. He's just shaking his head to some of the spectators behind him. I think there might have been problems with the monitor, but, you know, for him anyway, not problems with the monitor, but, you know, some people just aren't. You know, you turn up and you get a practice time. We start at 5 o'clock, but sometimes just maybe not enough. And when you train so much at home, this weird, because you have an advantage and disadvantage. Imagine this: you train a load at home. So what you come at? You're comfortable at your desk height. You're comfortable at your chair. You're comfortable at your position on your mouse and keyboard and your monitor. You turn up here, and because you train so much, your brain has to like reprogram itself, you know, to kind of get comfortable, you know, so you feel like this is how I hit those shots I do at home. And Zemas doesn't play at home, so he turns up here and he's like, oh, this is Quake. And then just sits down and plays awesomely. So, you know, it's a weird thing to be. And a lot of people actually change position of their chair height, you know. And Socrates, actually, a legendary player from Quake 4 and Quake 3, used to actually have a bit of paper with him that spread the length of the desk, and it would have marked out its position of where his mouse and keyboard were. So he would then place his mouse and keyboard perfectly in the position he'd play at home in, you know, all those times he practiced. So practice time wasn't just practice of how you play the game. It was like him being as comfortable as possible. And I guarantee you, like, you know, no one else does that here. Fox looks pretty stable in his setup, but like everyone was always going to have their mouse and keyboard in slightly different position. Maybe it doesn't affect him so much, but I know Sturmy is always in the same position. I think he actually might do that. I'm not sure. But anyway, whatever. Not that interesting. Hello, Mr. Admin. What's going on? Are we done? Yeah, packs. Yeah, I want packs. Yeah, go get packs. I'm going to interview the admin. With packs, the admin. So thank you everybody so much. Take a seat, Pax. We'll have you just for a moment. Day one of the Dreamhack Quick Live tournament has concluded. We have 4 people going through, sponsored by Kaspersky. They weren't sponsored to go through; they could qualify, but the tournament was sponsored. How's it gone for you? How's the journey been from an admin point of view?
I think it's been fairly smooth, to be honest. We're on schedule, and that's quite unusual in esports, I guess. So yeah.
And, was it, a lot of work for you guys? I know you slept on a couch one night. You didn't have a hotel or something. So you've really kind of, you do this for free as well, don't you? So
yeah. We had to format the computers 3 times. We had a Windows 7 64-bit and 32-bit tried with. Now we're running on Windows XP. At least now the computers are working, but we had bad FPS lags before. Took some time.
What about the because there's lag going on in game now, like comes spikes for some of the players. I mean, you're going to investigate. I know you are because you're PAX. The PAX, the investigator, stroke admin and stuff. What do you think that may be?
The CS players had the same, so I think it's some kind of net. So I don't know.
So you can go the technical crew's ass here at DreamHack.
Yeah.
You look so tired. I'm sorry to interview you right at the final day. I bet you were just glad the game was over, and now I bring you over for an interview. Thank you so much from everybody who watched the tournament today. You 3 guys are doing this for free. You're putting a lot of hours into making sure it runs smoothly. You're doing great with the computer setups, the players. Everything seems to be running great. It's a big congratulations from me and everyone else for day one. Don't think you got away with partying and fucking up day 2. Which I'm sure you won't. But you want to give any shout outs to your admin team or anybody here?
Nah, shout out to id Software and Level Up guys and the guy sitting next to me. I think it's Mr. Awesome. It says on his computer.
Was that you? Did you put the sticker on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like you, Pax. Yeah, my PC is called Mr. Awesome. Everyone else has their name. So thank you so much, Pax. And a shout out to also Slayers and Blades who are bringing you these games. Zemas, by the way, has the best frag difference from the group games as well. So yeah, definitely MVP of day one here, Zemas. So keep an eye on him when we move later into the qualifications after the group stages. They've already qualified, sorry, but whatever else happens, I'm not sure of my schedule. Bettager has been great in the stats. We really thank you for that. Yeah, people are betting it's Punkbuster that was fucking up, and we have to see. Bubble Q, you get a shout out because apparently if I do, I get food because he's at DreamHack. We're in Hall B apparently in Sweden. Come say hi. Okay, cool. I think I'm ready to wrap it up, everybody. And yeah, that's the thing. They didn't understand JP because it was like who. Yeah, who'll be. Fuck you. Awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for watching on Level Up. Thanks to Level Up for also streaming this for me. Thanks to Trance, the silent guy that you don't hear. Thank you for being in IRC. Say again. Oh, and also Drill. There was a low quality stream, so shout out to Drill, by the way, if you guys couldn't stream, and in such high quality. So thank you so much, and we'll be back tomorrow with an HQ and SD stream. Also, if you're in IRC, stay there for the moment because we're going to be back tomorrow, and this is where you're going to find out what's going on. We will have updates for you, and we will kick off tomorrow with Group C and Group D, just to give you an idea of what the games are going to look like. Tomorrow we're going to be having in Group C Strengths, Avec, Kilson, and also Hockey from the BYOC. So that's good. Someone's going to be very disappointed because neither Kilson, Strengths, or Avec want to come third. And then in Group D we're going to have Cypher, Sturmy, and Faz. And, you know, Faz is the man who's going to have to upset that group. But still, you know, 6 great names. And also Styles from the BYOC will be joining Group D. And that's going to be great. So already we have our qualified few, which is going to be... I was looking at the top seeds there. Going to be Fox, Noctis, Zemas, and the other one, which is in fact Sparty. I do apologize. So, you know, 3 Swedes are going to go through and an Austrian, and tomorrow it's, a very diverse, but I don't think there's only 1 Swede playing tomorrow, and that's Faz. We'll have to see if he can get through as well. But hey, it's been super special. Yeah, my girlfriend's laughing at me how I say who. Now, even my girlfriend, you know, and I take the piss out of her because she says stuff like Cloves and schooling. I called you out, baby. All right, cool. So thank you so much for listening. I've been James Hugard Harding. This has been the DreamHack Tournament, day 1. I will leave you with no thoughts other than come back tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. Stay in the channel, stay around, get as many people on the stream as possible. And thanks for listening. Without you, I wouldn't commentate because I'm all about e-penis. See ya.